News just in, is Jackie Aina calling out a major influencer? Is Shelby Ann receiving backlash for her Bestie Club selling out in 1 minute? And is Ellis Atlantis teasing us with another collection with Blood Bunny Cosmetics? Y'all, we have all that and more in this week's new makeup releases, so grab a snack, besties, grab a drink because it's about to get juicy. Hello, my most beautiful friends, and welcome back to new makeup release Thursday. And I was going to say Sunday. It's Monday. I never film these on Monday, but welcome back to new makeup releases. This is where we sit back, relax, to talk about all the new makeup that has been announced and sneak peeked, as well as some industry news. First off, I just want to say a beautiful happy Mother's Day to all those who are moms or soon-to-be moms, wanna-be moms, just all around. If you identify as a mom, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to you. I did spend my Mother's Day with my mom for a little bit, and then we went home and we continued to pack. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can tell, but my room sounds a lot more echoey, and it's because all of my bookshelves are against my wall. They're gone. All of my bookshelves are completely gone. All my books are packed away. My bookshelves are all moved into a different room. I have been slowly dwindling down this room because we are moving into a house that we're renting. So it's just kind of weird to look around and just like hear the echo and like see my bookshelves being gone. I'll definitely go over that, and I'll definitely talk more about this in an upcoming chat at Get Ready With Me, because we definitely have some things to talk about. But I just wanted to be like, wow, like it's just crazy. So anyway, let's dive into today's top stories. So up first, if you guys did not know, Spirit Airlines has officially shut down. I mean, they just closed their doors. They laid off thousands of people. And in today's job market, like that is an absolutely like horrible situation, because I know how hard it is to find a job. You guys know that I was on a job quest for a very long time. Fortunate enough to find a job that I have right now, working as an office admin over at Disney. And I'm also fortunate enough to be doing the head of creator growth and partnership over at the Social Nexus agency. But I also do part-time editing for Angie and another content creator, and I do freelance work for a beauty brand. But all those are like freelance works that are not always, consistent. So trying to find a job in this market is absolutely horrendous. Like I think we had the worst job market we've had in a very long time. So having those Spirit airline people lose their job, I couldn't even begin to imagine. Like, how am I going to pay for my next meal? Do you know what I mean? So there was a person who reached out to James Charles and pretty much shared her GoFundMe, explaining that she had lost her job with Spirit Airlines. And James Charles, instead of just ignoring the DM, decided to clap back at this person. Now, I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I have definitely gotten GoFundMes over the years. And for the most part, I either donate to the GoFundMe or do share them. There's some that like I could tell that I was kind of like, I don't know if this is real, but I will always donate. If I can, I will always donate to give back, because I know how hard it is to struggle. And I know how hard it is to ask somebody for help. Believe me, I know. And I know that like as like a content creator influencer, people are constantly reaching out asking for money or donations. I've got people asking me for money and I'm like, I'm barely struggling to pay for my own groceries, and they want me to like give them money so that they can replace all the makeup that they lost during a fire that a flood, destroyed their home because a tornado hit with a hurricane category 5. Like they will tell you this, this story. So I know how it can be from both sides, but seeing James Charles' response to this was absolutely atrocious. I mean, it was downright absolutely disgusting. You guys know that I do not support him, but even after seeing that, I'm like, how does this man still have a platform? Like 40 million people, and this was his response. Let me show you.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God. Welcome to the real world, sweetheart. People lose their jobs every fucking day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves. Why would I fucking help you? Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need the GoFundMe? I can at least 1% respect the mentality of closed mouths don't get fed, doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off, okay? I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. I'm sure the next YouTube video is literally gonna be like, I rehired all 17,000 of the Spirit Airlines employees, and it's gonna be the real life Hunger Games. The last one of them to leave the Spirit Airlines plane gets to be the CEO of the new company and gets a house and a car and $10 million that everybody else dies. Go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. All you did was lost your job, okay? Welcome to the real world. I can at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you. I love you. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for, and I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this. Maybe I would help. Maybe I would help because I love you and I appreciate you. This bitch, you lost your fucking job? What are we gonna do? Nothing! I'm gonna do nothing. You know what you need to do? Go find a fucking new one, girl. Put some effort into the workplace.
I saw that. I was absolutely disgusted. You could have literally just saw that GoFundMe. You could have just been about your day. You could just, scrolled on to the next DM. You did not have to make a response to that. So I am so glad that Jackie Aina, the beautiful, gorgeous Jackie Aina, who literally keeps to her own self, she keeps to her lane, she keeps her mouth shut, decided to clap back at James Charles. And this is what she said.
I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job.
Jobless behavior, by the way. On his part, very jobless behavior on James Charles' part. James and I are considered peers. I'm a content creator. He's a content creator. I'm a founder. He is a founder. We are technically considered peers. I normally like to mind my business. I don't like to come after other creators. This is probably one of the, I thought this was fake. Is this fake? I don't think James has ever had a real job. I don't think he's ever had a job that isn't social media, that isn't an independent contractor. I don't think he's ever clocked in. I don't think he's ever had a W-2. I don't think he's ever done any of that. The way you're talking to this person shows, and it's very disgusting and it's very inappropriate. Charles, in 2026, the job market right now is the worst that it's ever been. And as bad as I envisioned this video being, as I kept watching it, it just got worse because what do you mean you're lazy? I understand not wanting to be a bank. I understand not wanting to be treated like a disposable source of income all the time. I understand that. I get it. But not responding was also an option. A very respectable and easy option. You simply could have just not responded. It's the fact that you turn on your camera, you recorded this seemingly sober, ? And you posted it. For what? You thought we was gonna be on your side? Absolutely not. What's particularly annoying about this is that I know ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm not saying that I want something to happen to you, but all I'm saying is as a white man, you can turn on your camera, talk absolutely crazy out the side of your neck. It's going to warrant zero consequences for you, much like many other things. I don't know what the hell inspired this post, but that was absolutely a terrible take. I just feel like to never have to have entered the workplace yourself and to say something like this takes an insane amount of privilege. It's just literally oozing from this video, from his damn flat top. I'm confused. I'm confused what you thought we was gonna get from that. That was absolutely terrible and you really should have kept it. It's honestly very rare that I respond to other influencer scandals or when they get dragged. It has to be something that directly affects me. I feel like I caught a stray because what in the world was that? And I think I also just have a problem. Right now we have a gender pay gap. We have a race pay gap. I've literally been dragged for much less. It begs the question, how comfortable do you have to be to get to that point to where you just are saying it with your chest? I think this was disgusting. You may need to clear that GoFundMe just for what you did. I'm sorry. I've lived through every era of the beauty industry. Literally every era, the worst of the worst. That's probably one of the worst things I've ever seen an influencer say willingly on camera. Also, I have to say this, we've been down this road before. When other influencers mess up in the public eye, do not tag me in these scandals and expect me to respond to everybody. I'm absolutely not. I am not the beauty community school principal. This one really pissed me off. This will definitely not become a pattern. I'm sorry, I just had to say something.
Now, I have always been a supporter of Jackie Aina, but after seeing that, I was like, Jackie. I got so excited because I'm like, yes, finally, someone is calling him out. Someone that is a big peer like him is calling him out on his atrocious behavior. Now, he did do an apology video. This was his original apology video.
And asking for help. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help. In my personal opinion, though, it should be a last resort. If you disagree, that's totally fine. That's your personal opinion. I'm not going to apologize for having mine. There's a lot of people responding back to the video being like, oh my gosh, he has no idea how hard the job market is. I've been applying for new jobs for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years now, and I've literally heard back nothing from any of the jobs. I'm sorry that that is happening to people. I know that the job market fucking sucks. I've heard so many horror stories. I can't even imagine what that's like. Those are the people, in my opinion, that are totally valid and asking for help. The person that I made the video about yesterday lost their job last week at Spirit Airlines, along with 17,000 other people. And granted, I don't know this person. Maybe making a GoFundMe link was really their last resort. I just personally do not believe that to be the case, because I know for a fact that they sent this same exact DM to hundreds of different influencers and celebrities. This person did not follow me. They have never DM'd me previously. They have never supported me on any social platforms. They have never purchased from Painted. This person was literally just spam copying and pasting this DM to every person that they assumed had money to offer them. And I'm sorry, just because somebody has money does not mean that you're entitled. I'm sorry if that comes across as insensitive or privileged or mean, but welcome to the real world. It's fucking hard out there. Nobody owes anybody anything. The universe will constantly remind you of that, and a little bit of effort goes a really, really long way sometimes. I stand behind what I said, 10 toes down. Instead of spending an hour copying and pasting the same DM to 100 different celebrities or influencers, you could have spent the same amount of time copying and pasting a job application to hundreds of different companies. Or, hear me out, put in a little bit of effort. If you want to send the DMs, at least spend 20 seconds before you hit send, customizing it to the person that you're asking for money from, right? Hi, sister. James, I've been watching your YouTube videos since I was a teenager. You really taught me how to do makeup and have positively impacted my life every single Friday. Hey, I'm in this shitty situation. Do you think that you could help? Probably would have gone a lot further than a generic message. Or instead of copy and pasting the same job application to hundreds of different companies, send in 10 job applications to companies that you really care about and you think you could fit in with, and then customize your application and your cover letter, letting these recruiters or hiring people know that you're the best candidate for this job and why they should want you on their team.
And he deleted it because he pretty much doubled down on what he was saying. So at the end of the day, guys, I am so glad that Jackie Aina called him out, because it's about time that somebody in his field calls him out. How many big influencers do we see that are still friends with him and don't ever say anything? At least Jackie Aina had the balls to call him out and be like, absolutely what? Like, absolutely not. You are going to talk like this to somebody who is struggling to find a job? Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, at the end of the day, James Charles graduated from high school and went straight into doing this job. He didn't, I guarantee you, like she said, he never had a true like 9-to-5 style job where he had to clock in or worry about where his next meal is going to come from. That is called privilege. He has absolutely had privilege, and for him to get online and talk to somebody that way, I will never understand that behavior, nor will I ever understand why anyone supports that behavior. The fact that he still sits there with 40 million people is just beyond me. It is beyond me. And trying to delete it like it's not, trying to delete it to cover your own self, like, I'm sorry. I do not think that his apology was sincere. I genuinely think that he meant every single word that he said, but he's only changing his direction because Jackie Aina called him out. Either it just tells me that's exactly who he is off camera when camera's not filming him. He doesn't give a damn about his followers. He doesn't care. He just cares about how he's going to be able to get the next, he just cares about how he's going to get coin out of the next single person. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just not something that's inspiring to me. That's not something that you ever want to look out to be. And I could never imagine treating another human being that way. So for me, I have not been a follower for a very long time, but I'm just so proud to see somebody finally calling him out on his behavior. For our next story, we have Miss Shelby Ann. Now, I love Shelby Ann so much. She is a beautiful TikToker. She's a beautiful content creator over on TikTok. She's like 2.2 million followers, and she is the queen of drugstore makeup. She's who I've like done all my viral drugstore routines from, is because of her. So last year, she created this event called the Besties Club. It's something that she paid for herself. She got a venue in North Carolina where she got brands to donate products, and she got to do like really cool activities with them, and subscribers or her followers are paid like $150 for a ticket. They get to hang out with her. They get to have the personalized, they get to have personalized brushes. They get to do all these like cool activities with brands, get so much free product, and generally just spend time together. Food and alcohol was included, drinks were included. It looked like a really cool thing. So she looked like a really cool thing. I wanted to go last year, but me and Paige, somehow we were not able to make it, so we ended up not going. But this year, she decided to come out with Besties Club Part 2. So this is where she was doing it now in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be a bigger venue. Tickets were $75 a piece. You're going to walk away with like $500 to $600 worth of goodies. You get to do really fun brand events, and you get to have free food, free drinks, and get to interact with all of her beautiful community. Now, here's the thing. Last year, it took like 2 or 3 weeks for tickets to sell out. This year, it took literally a minute for tickets to sell out. Literally a minute. And people are going ham online, and people were really upset with Shelby Ann about the experience. And she, at the end of the day, she's just one person paying for majority of this out of her own pocket, and people were not very nice. And so she decided to make a statement. This is what she said.
Hi guys, yes, tickets sold out really fast. This is what I was scared of. I knew you guys were going to be upset. I'm really sorry. I am only one person. I can only accommodate so many people. There are 2.2 million of you, and I just physically wouldn't be able to accommodate as many of you that were trying to get tickets. I think there were 32,000 of you on the page, like, before tickets went on sale. I want to tell you that I can physically see the ticket sales on my end. I can see names, email addresses, phone numbers, all the ticket purchaser information. They are real people. They're not bots. They're real human beings. It was just really fast. There was a limited number of tickets. It was more than last year. It's 250 people, but still nowhere near enough to accommodate all of you. And I am so incredibly sorry that you didn't get tickets. Please be nice to me. And if you can't do that, then feel free to unfollow me and block me if you need to. I am just trying my best, and I am literally just one person. And I love you very much. I love you guys so much. I wish I could see all of you. An event that I'm paying for a lot of stuff out of my own pocket, which I'm more than happy to do. I love it. But it's just not feasible for me to do another one anytime soon. If I would have known that it was going to be this way, I would have tried to do things differently. But I did them the best way that I knew how, and the way that I've done them in the past. I'm learning. I will learn from this and do better next time. Please be kind. Please be kind. I'm getting some nasty emails and some really ugly messages and comments and DMs. So please remember that I'm just a girl and I'm doing my best, okay? I love you.
I could only imagine what that must feel like to let down millions of people. I can only imagine 35 or something thousand people she talked about being on the website, trying to get a ticket, not securing it. And then just the amount of flood of people being so mad and upset and just being negative toward her. I can only imagine she's doing this because she wants to connect with her community. I couldn't begin to fathom that. I could not even begin to fathom that, having people turn against you because it's something that was pretty much out of your control. You can't control how much people can be at the venue or how much things are or how fast tickets are going to sell. You really can't control that. So I genuinely do feel for her. I love her, and I hope that this doesn't diminish the experience that she's trying to put on for people or for herself. And I do hope that she continues to grow and continues to do this throughout the years. And I just hope it gets a little bit easier. But seeing that, I was like, I don't know if I'd ever be able to do something like that because that'd be so scary. The last thing I'd ever want to do is disappoint somebody or make somebody upset with me. And I could just I could just imagine what it'd be like to have that. So I feel for her, but I really do hope she has a wonderful, wonderful time. And finally, Ellis Atlantis was teasing a new collection with Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Now, if you guys do not know, Ellis Atlantis and Blend Bunny teamed up not to create only one collection, but two different collections. And they recently just posted this right here where they're doing volume 3. Now, I'm sure that Ellis got approval to post about it before the brand said so. I'm pretty sure that they got approved to do that. Otherwise, I think that they might have been allowed to. I don't really know. But I'm excited to see that there's going to be a volume 3. I loved volume 1 and I really did love volume 2. So to see a volume 3, I'm really curious as to what direction they're going to go in this time. First we had the rainbow palette. Then we had that really cool muted, neutral tone with all mattes, and you could buy a shimmer palette. So I wonder what volume 3 would consist of. What can Ellis bring us next? I would imagine more colorful palettes in my personal opinion, but maybe they're evolving from there. I don't really know, but I do love the fact that they have been teasing it and Blend Bunny was reposting it, which tells me that this is that they're going to be announcing this collection sooner rather than later. But as soon as I know more details about that, I would definitely let you guys know. But with that said, besties, that is it for today's top stories. Now we're going to dive into this week's new makeup releases, and buckle up, besties, because we have quite a bit. Alrighty, so up first, it looks like NYX Cosmetics is adding to their lingerie line. This is for the eyes. So say hello to the Lid Lingerie Creamy Eye Pigment. A one swipe shadow, a cream eye pigment that feels like silk and wears up to 24 hours. Infused with hyaluronic acid, the formula glides on for smooth, delivering smudge-proof and transfer-proof color, no primer needed. You guys know that I'm just really not a big fan of these type of components. I really never have been. especially because like it's a concept that's been around forever, and it's ideal for those who just want something one easy swipe on the go. And I completely understand like the reason behind it. I just personally don't really gravitate to a lot of these products because I'm kind of limited on what I can do, and it's just something that I just don't personally get excited about. So for me, this is an easy pass, but this is gonna be coming soon for those who are interested. Okay, so up next, it looks like Kylie Cosmetics is rolling out with a natural blur brightening powder. On the shades, one of the shades is soft pink. Looks like it's also banana shade and translucent coming soon. That's kind of like all we know. I've tried, what was the last thing I tried from Kylie Cosmetics? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the last thing I tried from Kylie Cosmetics. I truly do not know. But I don't know if this is something I would want to try personally. We'd have to see what people really say about it or what the kind of goes into it before I dive further into it. Up next, looks like R.E.M. Beauty by Ariana Grande is dropping a brand new collection, Meet the Dangerous Woman collection. With limited edition shades and collectible packaging, this includes an eyeshadow palette, a glossy balm, a lip mask, and a cute charm. This will be available as of now, actually, as of May 11th. For me, this is such an easy pass. I've never tried anything from R.E.M. Beauty. Never tried anything from the brand. It looks like a brand that you would find at like Limited 2 or Forever 21. Nothing that really like speaks to me. It just looks like something that I'd find at Claire's. I'm sorry, but I never really find any of my like content creator friends talking about the brand, and when they do, they're not like raving about it. You know, some products I said this was nice, other products are like, eh. Do you know what I mean? So it's like one of those things I'm just like, this is such an easy pass for me. But if you are a big fan and you like her, you are a big fan and this calls to you, this will be available as of now. Up next, looks like Tower 28 is launching the brand new Shine On Plumping Lip Jelly. So this is a pain-free lip plumping gloss that uses the first ever Vibe Plump technology that vibrates volume into the lips without the burn or irritation. What? With the high shine, non-sticky formula made with plant-based extracts and peptides, Tortilla oil and arnica keeps lips hydrated and free from irritation, while hyaluronic smooths the looks of fine lines. Retails for $18. This will be available on the 15th. I am going to have to pick this up. I am absolutely going to have to try this out. You guys know that when it comes to lip plumpers, me and lip plumpers, we're not friends. Okay, we're not friends. There's something about the formula that literally irritates my lips. I don't know what it is. I could literally okay. I wear the NYX Duck Plump lip liner. I wear this. This is my go-to lip liner right now. And I put it on and it will burn my lips all day. Literally all day until I take it off. It's consistently just always there, slightly burning my lips. I don't know why. When I first apply it, it's intense, but throughout the day, I just constantly feel it sitting on my lips and I constantly feel it like stinging and stabbing my lips. Now, a lot of you guys said that I might be allergic to whatever ingredient is in here, and I don't know. I'd have to go get like a specific allergy test, I'm sure. But either way, I just don't like the lip plumpers because I don't like that sensation. So this says it's pain-free, but still plumps with vibration. How the hell does that work? Do I take like a music going doom, 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 and like hope it's vibrating my lips? Like, I want to know. I'm going to buy this. Up next, looks like Makeup Forever is dropping a new foundation. Meet the brand new HD Skin Balancing and Perfecting Foundation. Your skin and balance stays perfectly even all day. Lightweight, medium coverage, conceals imperfections without looking cakey and blurring pores. Oil control and balanced hydration for perfect makeup wear that blends seamlessly with your skin and preventing makeup from creasing. Water infused textured for a natural matte finish, 40 different shades. It'll be available sometime soon. And I just kind of want to know what this is going to be like on oily skin. It says that their HD Skin Natural Matte Foundation is on sale. Maybe it's being discontinued, being replaced by this. So I want to know. I'd want to try this. Anything that claims to be oil controlling, we have to test out. Like as soon as this launches, I will test this out because I am curious to see how it's going to balance against my oils. Up next, it looks like NARS has a new Insatiable Liquid Blush coming out. This is a lightweight liquid blush that builds and blends effortlessly for true color payoff and a second skin finish with 16-hour fade-proof wear. With an oversized doe foot for precise application, this is a long wear, transfer-resistant satin and shimmer finish that retails for $36. Such a pass. Such a pass. I just don't need any more like liquid blushes. I already have more than enough in my collection. And while I do enjoy NARS, it's just, no, I don't need it. Up next, it looks like MAC Cosmetics is launching a new Skin Finish Sunstruck Bronzer. Give your complexion a sun-kissed look into two finishes. The dimensional radiant finish adds warmth and glow, while the soft matte adds warmth and depth. It says designed to enhance your natural skin tone, buildable and blendable creamy powders. So it retails for $36, has 15 different shades. I remember my go-to bronzer was like the Sun Kissed bronzer from MAC for so long. That was my go-to bronzer to the point that it was just pan. And I think I still have it. I think I have it in like a keepsake box of like makeup that I just generally didn't want to get rid of. I think I still have it there, and I loved that bronzer. So if this is anything like this, I mean, like, I kind of want to try it again because I used to be obsessed with it. If I see that in stores, I honestly might pick it up, not gonna lie. Up next, it looks like ColourPop is launching some brand new Jelly Much Gel Eyeshadow Sticks. Swipe and Go Shimmer Sticks featuring the bouncy jelly texture of their OG Jelly Much, now in a compact stick. Swipe it on the eyes or cheek from sheer sparkling shades to use as a topper or for pigmented shades for rich pop of color. They're going to retail for $10. Now, they did reach out and ask if they could send this to me, and I said yes. So I would definitely do like a test for you guys. I have like a love-hate relationship when it comes to ColourPop Jelly Much shadows. Sometimes I forget that they're absolutely beautiful, but then I also remember that when I used to have them in my collection for years on end, it would turn to rocks. Do you guys remember that? Like, it turned to rocks. So like the fact that it's in a compact form, it does make it a little bit easier, but you guys know I'm still not the biggest fan of these, but they did reach out to ask if I could try them out. So I'm gonna try them and let you guys know what I think. Up next, it looks like Maybelline has a new Fit Me Microscopic Concealer. It says Micro Target Spot Concealer that actively cares. Up to 24-hour creamy gel formula, 3 mm tip for precise full coverage with a 0.5% salicylic acid and chamomile for spot reduced over time. So it's gonna be 12 different shades. I am so curious. I guess this is just to like put on like the troubled areas, or maybe to like sculpt and carve. I don't know. All I know is microscopic point tip. I would break it. I break my freaking brow ones all the time. So like a concealer, I'm curious on that one, actually. I'm curious about that one. Up next, it looks like Summer Fridays is dropping a new bronzer butter balm. Infused with skincare ingredients, melts effortlessly into the skin for a natural sun-kissed finish in 6 different shades. It will be available on the 19th. And I am so curious to see a balm like this. This looks really wet. Like, this looks like a really like wet style bronzer. It looks like a little bit does go a long way. I don't know. I'm curious about this. I will say the comment though, people are just like, not that happy about it. People are like, a bronzer balm in the summer. You know what I mean? That's how some people are reacting to it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think this is going to be a cool product or not? There's really not much more information on it, just that it's going to be dropping soon. But what I did see that I'm actually really excited about, and I do want to get my hands on it, is that Maybelline in Europe right now, I wanted to come here, is dropping a brand new grippy setting spray. Now, you guys know that I love the Maybelline Grippy Primer. I told you guys that since last year, I've really enjoyed that Grippy Primer. Now they're launching it in a setting spray. It says makeup extender that goes from gel to mist after 24-hour comfortable makeup grip. 24-hour hydration that locks in moisture for a dewy, plump skin look. Now, it's for dewy makeup. Damn it. Well, I still want to try it. I still want to try it because, like, I love the primer somehow. Somehow the primer works for me, and I want to try the spray. Up next, it looks like Living Proof is dropping a new scent to their Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. It's going to be dropped in the new scent of Sun Kissed Pear, a high-performance dry shampoo that cleans, refreshes, and adds shine while leaving no visible residue. It features a summer-ready scent, balances sebum level, and provides pollution protection from a just wash look and feel. $33. Now, this is something that I am going to try because I love the Living Proof Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. I buy it every single Sephora sale. I always end up stocking up on it. That and the K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo are my 2 holy grails. So now they have it in like a summer scent. I love the original scent. I think the original scent smells really good. My husband hates it, but I love it. And I just really want to smell this one. So I am probably definitely going to be picking this one up. Up next, it looks like CoverGirl is launching some new Clean Yummy Big Oil Sticks. These are 6 shades that are rich, balmy sticks to oil texture. They help to brighten, hydrate, and nourish the lips. Now, I Have not seen anyone talk about this. I'm assuming it's just some sort of like hydrating lip balm. They do retail for $12.99 at Ulta Beauty and $9.97 at Walmart. So guess where I'd be getting them from. But I really, it's kind of nice. I feel like CoverGirl's really been slowly making a comeback. I feel like a lot of people didn't talk about them for a while, but they're slowly starting to come back. And the reason why I say that is because they also just dropped some new True Blend Skin Enhancer Baked Luminous Finishing Powders. So these are gonna be 4 different shades that blur luminous filter that smooths the smooth looks of pores and uneven texture for a diffused look that lasts all day. Now I recently just tried the bronzer and the blush bronzer. No, yeah. I just tried the ones from CoverGirl, and these are supposed to be dupes of the Hourglass Filled products, and I have to say, they're pretty spot on. Like, they're pretty spot on. Really enjoying the CoverGirl one. So now they have a finishing one, which just reminds me of the Hourglass finishing powders. So I'm not surprised to see that this is something people have been talking about online. Up next, Ellis Brooklyn is dropping 3 new body fragrances. They're dropping the Blood Orange, Pomegranate, and Pistachio. These are going to be their summer scents, and I would love to smell the Blood Orange. Like, that one really calls to me, and the reason being is that I have the Fleur Tangerine Boy, and that's a beautiful like orange scent like fragrance, and they've discontinued it, and I'm just like, I love a good citrusy scent, like a lemon or an orange zest for the summer season. Sign me up. So this is supposed to smell like Blood Orange. I absolutely want to smell that. Pomegranate and Pistachio. I tried this Pistachio one from Allie and I did not like it. So I definitely want to go check these out. These are available on the 14th on Sephora app and then everywhere on the 15th. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. Finally, ColourPop is celebrating 12 years of their birthday. And in honor of that, they have a big birthday sale over on the website. But what I want to let you guys know about is their birthday mystery box. So birthday mystery box does retail for $49. It's supposed to have a $100 value and it's supposed to have 10 full-size items in there in honor of their 12th birthday. Plus, if you buy anything from their 12-year anniversary sale, they do throw in a free Super Shock Shadow for you. I did purchase this. I am so excited to see what we got inside. It'd be kind of cool if they just start to throw in some of their OG iconic products, like products that they originally came out with that kind of got their brand to where it is today. I'd love to see that in there. As soon as that mystery box comes in, you guys best believe I will be putting that up for you guys because I love a good ColourPop mystery box. But that, besties, is going to be it for today's new makeup releases. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to skip yesterday so I could spend time with my family. My schedule is going to be a little weird coming up the next month and a half because we are moving, and I'm still going to make sure I'm here every Sunday, but if videos get a little sporadic or start to be posted on random times, just know it's because I'm doing the best I can to work multiple jobs while moving in the process. So just bear with me, but I really do hope you guys had a beautiful Sunday. So I really hope you guys had a beautiful Sunday, and just once again, thank you guys for everything. So with that said, besties, that is it for today's new makeup releases. Let me know down in the comments below. What did I talk about that you guys were most excited about? Are you guys wallet safe this week? Are you guys not? Let me know in the comments below. But with that said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you is going to go to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribe, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, besties, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.